A mall is a trip for the family, not a trip just to go and come back. A whole family took up the whole hallway, like a whole family together at a very slow pace. I'm like, what? And so...
Gading is KG. Kelapa Gading. MKG you mean? MKG?
Oh, MKG! It was the weddings in Indo.
Oh
my god. Day processes. It's like I thought...
Like 5,000 people?
There was a lot. It was, well, like the wedding festivities are fine. And so on the wedding day...
Oh, that was the day before.
That was the day before. That was the wedding dinner. And then the day after was the actual wedding day. So we had to wake up early. Then we had to drive to the hotel. And then we got ready at the hotel. And then I didn't know the brides were up at 1 a.m. Or like bridesmaids.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like they slept at like 1 a.m. Like and then
slept at 1 a.m. or
they were up till 1 a.m. and then they were waking up at 3 a.m. The first girl getting makeup done was at 3 a.m. The wedding ceremony started at 8 or 10, 8 or 9.
Oh, is that the one in the church? Like the black holy matrimony?
Yeah, holy matrimony. But this is at a hotel. So it started between 8 to 10. I don't remember when, it's just a blur. But it was really fun. It was a blur. And started around that time. Then there was small food after the end of the ceremony. There was rendang, coconut shrimp.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah, there was a lot of like food at the beginning. And then the actual like wedding for the public began.
The reception
for the public began.
Yeah.
And there were like the bride and the groom were just on stage, not able to sit down for like 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
I'm like,
welcome to Indonesian weddings.
And I don't know if I still have pictures, but I took a picture of the wedding venue. There were like trees that were put up, and it was really pretty.
Well, yeah.
Like the background had like florals, and then it had like the initials of the couple. And then when the entrance, oh my gosh, the entrance was so funny. Like, so it started off as a butterfly, and then it started to fly into the door, and then all of a sudden the door became this like this channel of other doors, and then at the end of the door, the butterfly became a diamond, and then the door opened, and then the people started walking out again.
Oh my god! Oh, but like it's pretty common.
Extravagant.
It's pretty common in Indo to do something like that.
Like here in America, we're just like the ceremony, then straight to the reception.
Yeah, very simple.
Then there's the dance. Like it's very intimate also.
Like it's really small.
Like I think the thing with Indo weddings is like from what I've heard, it's all about the parents. It's the parents' day to celebrate the kids, not their wedding day.
Kinda true.
So like I was really surprised because like half of the people, I was pretty sure I asked either the bride, like, hey, like, do you know like all of these people? She's like,
no.
I only know like the people from SF, like you guys, and then like her coworkers and friends. They only knew that. So it was really surprising.
Yeah.
Like just coworkers, randomly people would appear. And I've heard like from other people like that people would just randomly crash weddings just to get free food.
Maybe sometimes. Yeah. I heard that too. Because no one knows.
You can't tell.
Yeah, you can't tell like who's the guest, like the real guest or not. Well, yeah, I actually had this talk with my mom before for my wedding day. Like, I just want to have people that are close to me, like close friends, close families, to come to my wedding. So I don't have to like invite like 10,000 people, you know, like people that I don't even know. But then my mom was like, but what about Tante A? I was like, oh my god, this is not gonna end. People in the US are more functional rather than Indo are more like luxury. Right?
I think it's
fashion over function.
Yeah. Another similarity is traffic. Traffic in the Philippines and in Indo are so similar. Like there's so many people to like road space ratio that it's like insane. Like, you know how like here in America there's like 4 lanes on the highway?
We can make it to 7.
No, 8.
Oh, really?
People are insane. Like people would go like into small crevices. Granted, like people would just jam pack their cars, and surprisingly, like they won't be hitting each other.
Yeah.
Like they know their car very well. And when I was in Indo, I only saw 1 accident.
Yeah, people are driving very cautiously.
Yeah.
Instead of like
Aggressively.
not aggressive. So I feel like in our countries, like people are driving really carefully and like very aware of like surroundings, rather than like in the US, people just drive based on the rules and regulations. So they don't actually like they're not actually aware, or they're not actually cautious of anything around them as much as our country. So like everybody here in the US just follow the rules. If there's a stop sign, they stop. Like I've never seen a stop sign in Indo. I saw 1 stop sign in Indo, but no one actually stops. They just go. So yeah.
I've never seen a stop sign in the Philippines except for the Americanized, like very secluded areas.
Because there's too many cars, too many people.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of motorcycles too.
Oh yeah,
that was very surprising.
Yeah.
Like when motorcycles drive, they drive in like a pack. So you know, like animals.
Beasts?
Like yeah, or like wolves, they drive in packs. Like it was so interesting. And then when they cross in between cars, same thing. They drive in packs. I was like, what are you guys, ants? Like they just drive and swarm like the highway. But these people are like very cautious drivers, yet they're not wearing helmets. They're wearing slippers. They're wearing not even protective gear. They're wearing like t-shirts, pants.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how?
It's not in America. I mean, in the Philippines, it's not like that.
It's like that.
Oh,
Like,
so we're saying then.
Yeah, very similar, but it's not as much as Indo. Oh, the street food! Oh my goodness, I miss the street food in Indo so much.
When you visit Indo that time, when you ate the food, were you sakit perut?
No, because I was very careful. But I was extremely dehydrated.
Oh, because of the
Because they told me not to drink tap water. They told me not to drink.
no tap water.
No ice. No, nothing with ice. Everything bottled. So like, if you want iced tea, just get the iced tea without the ice. But it's still cold.
Just cold tea then, not iced tea.
Yeah. So nothing with ice. It has to be from like very like qualified vendors. So like stores. Like we would rarely. I went to one. We went to one stall that had like, I forgot what it was, but it was this like fish ball coated in like the dipping sauce was like peanut sauce. I forgot what it's called.
Otak-otak.
I think so. But it was really good. But I only ate one because I was really scared of getting sick. Because my stomach is Americanized.
Yeah, that's
very weak.
Americanized.
But like in the Philippines, I would just go to every stall, dip it in all the sauces and eat it. And still be okay. No bacteria, no nothing. Like I'm still alive. Granted, I'm big, but stuff there. But my favorite thing that I ate in Indo, like, was the nasi padang. Where like there's a lot of like, and I was super cautious to go to it, but when we got there, they were like this really clean one where they had the plastic wrap over the food, and then like you had to rip it open.
Oh,
it's like a restaurant that specifically like.
That's clean. That's okay.
I forgot what it's called, but it was really good. I would go back 110% and eat from there again. But I think that's all that I could think of. Like the food was cheap, everything was really good.
Like when you visited Indo?
Yeah, that's when I visited Indo because I was only there for 5 days. But I'm definitely gonna go back.
Dude, only for 5 days and you talk for like that.
Oh, one more. Roundabouts in Indo. A lot.
Why?
There's a lot.
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of roundabouts in Indo. Because
there's a lot here too.
Not the same as Indo. We were in Kalapagating and
yeah, I don't hang out in that area, guys. So I don't know. I really don't know.
in KP there was a lot of or KG.
MKG? KPG?
In Kalapagating there was a lot of roundabouts that I was very confused of.
Probably.
I was so confused. I'm like, did we just take the same exact roundabout 5 times?
Well, honestly, Indo drivers are the best. Like, if you call yourself a pro driver, you have to drive in Indo.
Or in Asia in general.
Yeah.
Like Vietnam.
Or
like Philippines, China.
Okay guys, thank you for listening to our culture shock stories.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below. And tell us what you thought was really funny or whatever your experiences in Indo.
And see you guys in the next video. Ta-da!
Bye!